Hi, I'm Dr. Melinda Harper, author of the book, A Prophet to Her Husband. When you ask what's the inspiration for the book, I kind of get stuck because I never really wanted to write the book. I've been married 16 years, and the book was completely written out of obedience. I didn't want to write the book. I didn't feel like I was qualified to tell anyone anything about marriage because my marriage was not perfect. But I listened to God, and He said, you don't tell anyone anything about marriage. You tell them what I said about marriage. So that's what inspired me to write the book, Obedience.
So how do you feel after writing this book?
I feel exposed. I feel nervous. I feel, and I also feel a little relieved because now I don't have all of that in me, because there were some things that helped me overcome in my own marriage that I was able to apply to my marriage. I was able to benefit in my marriage, and not sharing that, I felt a little selfish. So by putting it in the book, I think it's going to help other people in their marriages. No, this book isn't just for married people. And I know I keep saying for marriage and being a wife, but it's not just for married people. There are women who say they want to be married. There are women who say that they want to have a husband, so it's for them as well. It's for would-be wives. Recently, when I was studying, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. And I was stuck on he who finds a wife. He who finds a wife. So when he finds her, she is looking like a wife. She is talking like a wife. She's speaking like a wife. She's behaving like a wife. So when he finds her, she will be a wife. And this book will actually help those would-be wives to know what it is to be a wife. So when she's found, he who finds a wife, he finds a good thing and a favor in God. A wife is specifically designed with her husband in mind. I was created, I know now, for my husband. There are things in me as a wife that are for him as my husband. I have organizational skills that help him. I have different talents and gifts that were put in me for him, for the purpose of benefiting him, for the purpose of profiting him. I am transparent in the book. I open myself up to some things that other people may have thought about but afraid to ask. I'm telling it all. I'm telling it. We share a lot about childbirth, about labor pains, about kids, but we very rarely share the truth and the honesty about marriage. So I do share that in my book. There were challenges in getting the book done. At first, I thought that I was supposed to co-write the book because I was afraid to do it alone. And I soon found out that I was supposed to do this by myself. I didn't want to, but I did. And there were also challenges in getting a publisher. Once the publisher did get the book, there were challenges in getting it printed. There were challenges along the way the whole time. And I would say it stretched out about 2 years. So when it finally got done and it was finally birthed, I was ecstatic. My husband was very supportive and very encouraging in writing this book and helping me finish it. There were times when he would just shut the whole house down and say, Mama has to write, because he knew that this had to be done. He also believed in it. I gave him the first copy when the books came to the house, and I'm just so grateful for him. People can find out about the book and purchase the book on my website, drmelindaharper.com. And I also have a Facebook page for the book, A Prophet to Her Husband.